Hey guys, this is Dustin Van Dyke with Palmer Law Group in Topeka, Kansas. Here today to talk to you a little bit about principles of comparative fault in personal injury or negligence actions in the state of Kansas. Kansas has adopted a system known as modified comparative fault in litigating personal injury actions and other negligence actions in our state. Traditionally, at what we call common law, principles of contributory negligence applied. And what that meant was if a plaintiff was only 1% at fault for an accident, he would recover nothing. About 40 or so years ago, the Kansas legislature came together and said that wasn't really fair and adopted something called modified comparative fault. And what that means is that a jury at the end of a trial will determine the relative percentage of all involved parties' fault and apply a percentage to each of them. The first question is always, is anybody at fault? And after that, we look at what percentage each party was. By way of example, if you had an auto accident involving 3 cars, all 3 drivers potentially could be at fault. The reason it's called modified comparative fault in Kansas and in several other states as well is that it is not pure comparative fault from the standpoint of the plaintiff in the case must not have 50% or more of the fault. So if a plaintiff is found to have, meaning the person bringing the lawsuit, the injured party, is found to have 50% or more of the fault in the accident, they're entitled to nothing. So to give a couple quick examples, if there are 2 parties involved in an automobile accident and the defendant is 80% at fault and the plaintiff is 20% at fault and the jury awards $10,000, the plaintiff could recover $8,000 or 80% of $10,000 from the defendant. Flip that around and say that the plaintiff is 80% at fault and the defendant is 20% at fault, the plaintiff could collect nothing. Palmer Law Group has been serving Northeast Kansas and injured Kansans throughout the state since 1979 and is here to assist you in your personal injury case. If you have any questions or would like to discuss this matter with us, please feel free to reach out to us or find us on the internet at kansasinjurylaw.com. And as always, this video is for informational purposes only and is not meant to constitute specific legal advice to your case. Thanks.